A stunning storyline continues to unfold as a veteran star delivers yet another dominant performance, securing a fourth straight win that propels the team to another crucial victory. This isn't just consistency, it's a statement that silences doubters, fuels momentum, and proves that experience still has the power to control the game. Fans are in awe, opponents are frustrated, and analysts are calling this run one of the most inspiring stretches we've seen in years. How long can this incredible streak continue? What does it mean for the team's championship chase? And could this be the spark that defines the season? Don't look away, because this shocking surge is rewriting expectations in real time. Dodgers fans, baseball lovers, and all the diehards tuning in tonight, you're going to want to sit tight for this one because Clayton Kershaw has just done it again. The Dodgers' living legend continues to silence critics, defy expectations, and write yet another unbelievable chapter in his already historic career. In his fourth straight outing, Kershaw put the Dodgers on his back and carried them to another victory, and fans are calling it one of the most inspiring stretches of pitching we've seen in recent memory. This wasn't just another win, this was a reminder of who Clayton Kershaw really is: a competitor, a fighter, and a Dodgers icon who refuses to fade away quietly. Before we dive into the details, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts on Kershaw's recent dominance, and don't forget to subscribe if you want more breaking Dodgers coverage delivered straight to you. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss what's ahead this season. Now, let's talk about what just happened on the mound. Clayton Kershaw, at a point in his career where many expected him to start slowing down, delivered yet another vintage performance. 4 straight starts. 4 straight wins. That's the kind of consistency that not only boosts his personal legacy, but also gives the Dodgers exactly the kind of momentum they need as they try to build distance at the top of the division. In this latest game, Kershaw was in complete command, mixing his fastball, slider, and curveball with that signature confidence that has defined him since day one. You could feel it from the first pitch. The crowd at Dodger Stadium erupted every time he stepped on the mound, and you could see the opposing hitters struggling to pick up the spin on his breaking ball. His fastball may not light up the radar gun the way it did a decade ago, but the way he sequences his pitches, the way he locates with pinpoint accuracy, that's what makes him so dangerous even now. And last night, we saw all of that in full display. Batter after batter walked back to the dugout shaking their heads. What makes this stretch so shocking is the fact that so many analysts had written him off after injuries and setbacks over the past couple of years. People wondered, can Kershaw still do it? Can he still be that dominant ace? Well, he's answering those questions one start at a time. Not only has he proven he can still compete at the highest level, but he's showing he can dominate the way he used to. To put it into perspective, 4 consecutive wins at this stage in his career aren't just ordinary, they're historic. Now, let's talk about the Dodgers' reaction, because it wasn't just the fans going wild. His teammates were electric in the dugout. You could see Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman clapping, shouting, pumping their fists every time Kershaw got out of a jam. The energy was contagious, and it spread across the team like wildfire. That's the kind of leadership and veteran presence Kershaw brings. It's not only about his pitching, it's about the confidence he gives to the entire roster. When Clayton Kershaw is on the mound, you believe you're going to win. Period. And speaking of belief, how about the Dodgers' offense showing up to support him? We've seen plenty of nights where Kershaw delivers and the bats fall quiet, but this wasn't one of those nights. The Dodgers lineup came through with timely hits, driving in runs to back up their ace. It was a complete team effort, but there's no question that the tone was set by Kershaw's brilliance. You could almost sense that the hitters felt an obligation to match his intensity, to reward the kind of performance he was delivering on the mound. Fans on social media were quick to react too. Within minutes of the final out, Twitter, Instagram, and every Dodgers forum lit up with praise. Some called it vintage Kershaw, others said it was the most clutch stretch of pitching in baseball right now. And one fan summed it up perfectly: every time you count him out, he reminds you he's still Clayton Kershaw. That's the exact sentiment echoing throughout Dodgers Nation tonight. Now let's zoom out for a second and think about what this means moving forward. The Dodgers are already one of the most dangerous teams in baseball, but when you add a red-hot Kershaw to the equation, it takes them to another level. This is a team already stacked with firepower, from Ohtani to Betts to Freeman, and now their pitching staff is getting this kind of dominance from their most experienced arm. That balance of offense and pitching is what championship teams are built on. And let's not forget, a locked-in Clayton Kershaw in October changes everything. Of course, it's not just about wins, it's about history too. With every outing, Kershaw is climbing further up the all-time lists in strikeouts, wins, and ERA milestones. Dodgers fans are not just watching a pitcher, they're witnessing history unfold before their eyes. When it's all said and done, these 4 straight wins might just be another footnote in a Hall of Fame career. But right now, it feels like so much more. It feels like a resurgence, a reminder that legends don't just fade away, they rise again. The younger guys in the clubhouse, pitchers like Bobby Miller and Gavin Stone, are looking at Kershaw and learning what it means to be a competitor at the highest level. He's not just pitching for himself, he's shaping the future of this team. Think about the narrative this creates too. A veteran pitcher, written off by some, suddenly roaring back into dominance. It's the kind of storyline Hollywood would write, and yet, it's happening right in Los Angeles. And for Dodgers fans, it's a dream come true. The cheers at Dodger Stadium weren't just for a win, they were for everything Kershaw represents: loyalty, dominance, and the pursuit of greatness. And while we celebrate this moment, it's also worth acknowledging what it means for his legacy. Kershaw's name is already etched in Dodgers history, but moments like this just add to the legend. Years from now, fans will look back at this stretch and remember how, even late in his career, Kershaw was still capable of greatness. It's not just about stats, it's about moments. And this was one of those moments that Dodgers Nation will never forget. So where does this go from here? Well, if Kershaw keeps this up, we might be talking about one of the most incredible comeback seasons of his career. He's healthy, he's locked in, and he's clearly motivated. That's a dangerous combination for every team standing in the Dodgers' way. As fans, all we can do is sit back, appreciate the greatness we're witnessing, and hope it continues deep into the postseason. Dodgers Nation, we are watching a legend at work. Clayton Kershaw has struck again, 4 straight wins, and the Dodgers are riding high because of it. This is why we love baseball. This is why we love the Dodgers. And this is why Clayton Kershaw will forever be a name that echoes in the halls of baseball history. If you enjoyed this breakdown, and you want to stay updated with every shocking development around the Dodgers, make sure you hit that like button right now, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. The Dodgers are heating up, Kershaw is back to dominating, and this season is shaping up to be unforgettable. Thank you all for watching, Dodgers fans. Drop your thoughts below. How far do you think this hot streak can carry Kershaw and the team? Let's get the conversation going in the comments. Until next time, stay tuned, stay excited, and as always, go Dodgers!